The Queensland Public Service could be facing further job cuts. The Premier says there are now more chiefs than Indians in the public sector and he wants to reverse it. The ABC has revealed that since the government culled thousands of positions, the number of staff earning more than $100,000 a year has increased. John Taylor reports.
Despite mass protests, it's now clear that 13,198 full-time equivalent jobs have gone from Queensland's public service. But as 7:30 Queensland revealed, the number of top earners has significantly jumped.
You've actually got more managers, more high-income earners now than you did when you took office. Why did you do that?
Well, Matt, I haven't seen those figures, so you have that advantage on me.
Last year, 20,015 public servants earned more than $100,000 a year. Now there are 24,900, a rise of 4,885 people. And in a smaller public service, the percentage of those on more than $100,000 a year has gone up by a third, from 9.67% to 12.85%. But looking at lower paid workers, there are about 13,000 fewer public servants earning under $60,000.
What we're seeing is the most important jobs, the frontline jobs providing services to the Queensland community, are being cut, while the bureaucracy is continuing to increase with highly paid yes people in George Street.
The Premier says there are too many senior staff in the public service.
They're tending to be more chiefs than Indians, and I want to reverse that, and that is part of the reason for the changes that we've been making.
Campbell Newman says it's a trend that's been developing for a while.
Well, that is something that has happened over the last 5 or 6 years. It's not something that happened last year, but I acknowledge that it's an issue that we're dealing with.
The argument doesn't wash with a union representing many public servants.
The public service as it currently stands is created in Campbell Newman's own preference. He's the one that designed the current structure. He approved through the government every structure that's been developed.
But those people at the top may not be safe.
We'll be addressing that issue, but we'll be doing it through the normal course of the reform of the public sector.
Perhaps the figures also illustrate power, the power of the wealthy and middle and upper management to look after their own interests. And that's not something confined to the public service. John Taylor, ABC News, Brisbane.